Here is my Yamaha R3 stunt bike. So to start things off, we had to get the right tires on these bikes. Being that they're 300 cc's, they had the right amount of power, but we had to find the right tire compound. So in the back we rock the Shinko Verge for that perfect grip, and up front we get a little bit stickier with the Shinko Verge 2X. Everybody asks us right away always about these bikes. How do they stop you? How do they stop? And we did a little bit of upgrading to the front brakes. We got the Hel steel braided brake line to that 12mm Magura, and let me tell you, that was the perfect stopping power. We combined that with a set of Racetech internal springs, and whew, those things rip some sick stoppies. Moving on to the most important part of the bike that took the most testing and tuning, that was that Get Bent Designs crash cages. And let me tell you guys, we've done the crash testing for you. These puppies aren't gonna bend or break on you. We've smashed each other, and what you see is what you get. They're holding up strong. They come in a few different options. My bike's got the titanium on there. I do a lot of scraping compared to Shan the Man. The other R3 only had a few other parts that were fragile from the factory. Up front, the triple clamps, those had to go. So we got a hold of Cognito Moto, and they built us a solid aluminum top and lower triple, giving us max turn radius for the drifting. People always tell us, how did you guys save that? And it's because we got that extra angle. Also, the only other fragile piece of the bike was the rear set. So we got ourselves some Twinstunts aluminum rear sets. Those are going to be available real soon. Another big question everybody asks when they see us ripping on these bikes is, what'd you guys do with the motors? And we did nothing. They're bone stock. These are the bone stock Yamaha R3 motors, except for the Hindle pipe. We threw a full Hindle pipe on there. Really livens the thing up. It just makes the show that much more enjoyable and gives it a little bit extra mustard down low. So moving on from the power to the most important crucial piece of that wheelie puzzle, that's that 64 tooth 5th gear stunt sprocket. Let's just say these things got a lot of giddy up and go power down low things. So for stunt riding, we ride a 520 JT chain. This chain is held up great all season long. So moving on to the rider's cockpit, we'll start in the back half of the bike, and that's the Saddleman seat. So this seat is actually designed by my good friend Mason Bahrs. We hand design these in his shop, send them out to Saddleman, they cover and stitch them up, send them back, and ready to go. So big shout out to Saddleman and Mason for the seats. Moving up to the gas tank, we actually went over to Graveyard Customs in Minnesota and designed our very own gas tank. So these tanks actually have a lot of added foam on compared to normal because we do a lot of bouncing around and focusing on the control portion of things. Me and my brother both ride the Renthal Carmichael bend bars. That's just a personal preference, comes back from the motocross days. Those are clamped in, however, by some sick RSC clamps. Nice bling factor going on there. We also got the RSC 2-finger clutch, makes it buttery easy to pull. Then we've always been loving the HC1 Maguras. Provides a ton of stopping power on that back brakes, which we rock 2 R6 mono blocks. One going to the foot brake, one going to the handbrake. When it comes to the stunt accessories of this bike, a lot of them came from the sickshop.com. That's where you find all these cool things like these reservoirs, the finger savers, brake lines, all that jazz. Head over to the sickshop.com, get a hold of Nate. He's got everything your bike needs. So last but not least, I wanted to save the cosmetics, and that's the ABS fairings. You can actually head over to their website, get this exact fairing kit. The reason I want to save it for the end is because they may have a few zip ties on there, but that's no fault to the fairing kit or the quality. That's just because it's been one solid year of riding, and I know personally I've hit too many walls. I've hit my brother. So the fairings, they got a couple zip ties, but they look awesome. They're beautiful, and we're really excited to get a new set of fairings on here for next year just to freshen these babies up. So again, everybody, most of these parts are available from the sponsors I got listed down in the link below, but soon, watch my page. Within the next month or two, I want this whole bike to be for sale on my website, make it real easy for you guys so it's a one-stop shop. Get your Yamaha R3, go to Twinstunts.com, you'll be able to get all the parts. So stay tuned for that. It's not there yet, but it'll be soon.